G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jimmy Trades here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a really nice period of rest, a nice holiday period, Christmas period with your friends and family. I'm going to get back to business now. We do have a holiday this week, but all the other days are considered trading days, so let's get on into it. Just a reminder to please share the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also leave comments. I appreciate when you guys leave comments. I'm happy to answer your questions, and it can also help to create more content down the track. So please feel free to leave those comments and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're still trying to reach that next milestone, 1,000 subscribers. That way we can run the 2 by 50k eval giveaway from my funded futures. So keep sharing the channel far and wide, guys, so we can reach that target sooner rather than later, and we can do this giveaway. All right, let's go over and check the calendar, see what we've got going on over there. So this week we have no news Monday, so low probability or lower probability. Tuesday, same deal, no news, so lower probability. We have a bank holiday Wednesday, so no trading Wednesday. And then Thursday we have high impact news at 8:30, so a great opportunity to look to execute some trades, so higher probability for Thursday. And then Friday, 10 a.m. news, not my preferred news time, but it is what it is. We have a high impact news event at 10 a.m. So again, higher probability opportunities. Let's go and have a look at oil. See what we've got going on over there. And we have inventories moved to Thursday, okay, on account of the public holiday. If anyone noticed, it was actually moved to Friday last week, and in the PM. So here we're back to an AM news driver on Thursday. Okay, so inventories on Thursday for oil. All right, let's move over to the charts. I'm going to start on the weekly. It's the start of the week. I do like to have a look at the weekly at the beginning of the week, so we'll just check it out, see what the weekly has for us. So on NQ here, see price is respecting the weekly bullish FVG, and if the respect remains, then we might be looking to move higher out of this level. Quite a seller's wick for the previous week, so you know what I'll be looking for there is if we do run higher, I'll be looking to see either we respect 50% of the wick here or the range. Okay, if we're going to move lower, we respect this level, or we displace through and continue to move higher. So I'll be looking to watch that level. Let's move to the daily. So the daily price was still holding inside this bearish FVG, and it looked like we might get price to continue higher. We had quite a nice bullish closure on Tuesday last week, and then Wednesday put in a reversal. We have a swing point closure here, so price closed back inside the range of the previous day. So here we get our insight to order flow. This is a signal where price might be looking to reverse, and sure enough, price did turn around. And sorry, this was Thursday, not Wednesday, obviously with Christmas Day. So price did turn around here. So we've continued to respect the bearish FEG on the daily, and then the next PD array was this bullish PD array here, and price moved through and closed through, therefore disrespecting this level. So with that idea in mind, there is potential that price might continue lower here. Now, I've got a little gap from open today as well. I'll be looking for price to either respect 50% of the previous day's wick or continue to move through it. So at the moment, we're still inside the range of the previous day. And we're going to either look to see that price stays inside the range, or maybe we'll come down and we'll sweep the low and then put in a reversal, or we'll just have to wait and see. So let's have a look. So based off the daily chart here, then I'm going to look for bearish price action. So I'm going to continue to move lower here. This will be the area of interest. Okay. Let's move to the hourly. So from the high, change in the state of delivery, price respected this level as well. We came up, we attempted to push through this level a couple of times, as you can see here, and we could not, price could not get through this level. If you run your standard deviations from the swing high to the low here, you can see we've melted through the -4. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in that either. Look at this low resistance liquidity through here. So I'll be looking at this level to be potential draw here, especially with this low. This low came back into this FEG that had partially been mitigated. Okay. So another sweep of these lows here, then that would be a good area to see price try and reverse. Looking at the recent information, price came out of this bearish FEG with a swing point reversal candle. We've got to close back inside the range. So a nice bearish close, swing point, and we've continued to push lower. So we're going to look for price to continue on its roll down here. This will be the area that I'll look to see price react to. If price does in fact react here, do we get displacement higher, or do we close below this level? You can see obviously this was a strong buyer's wick out of this bullish FEG, which is why this area is what I'm interested in right now. Again, it does look like we're building some engineered liquidity here. But I'll keep on the bearish side for now, unless we do see a change in the state of delivery out of this level here or out of this level here. So, you know, price coming down, either we do something like this, or we move down lower and do print a reversal pattern. So bearish for NQ, ES. Let me look at the weekly. So let's say if we get a close below this series of up close candles here, if price does manage to close below there, then I would suggest price will continue to move lower. At the moment, price is holding. We're looking to see if price respects the 50% level here, or we move through of the previous week's candle. And if we do move lower, this buyer's wick here will be what I'll be looking at for price to come down to this level and either respect or disrespect. So that's the weekly view. Coming out of the daily, similar to NQ. Price has respected the bearish FEG at the moment, and we see that the more recent information being the bullish FEG was mitigated, so we closed through that level. This is a swing point candle closure. So again, on the daily, we had a candle closure inside the previous day's range out of a point of interest. So the the bearish FEG is our point of interest. Again, this giving us insight to order flow, and price moved lower off of that. And again, we are still inside previous day's range. So we're looking to see if price has a willingness to sweep the low here, and then we'll see how we react. So I'm going to look to be bearish. It's good to be back on the charts, guys. It's good to be back providing this content for you guys. If you could help by supporting the channel and spreading it far and wide, that would be greatly appreciated. So I'm looking at this level here for a change in the state of delivery. Low, high. This would also be a bearish breaker, and we do have displacement in this leg. It's not clean, but we do have some levels of displacement here, and then obviously we get a nice close through and a nice sell-off. We're running the standard deviations, the high to the low. And I do like that our target level is aligned with this low and this low. And this low here is into a bullish FEG. So if price does have a willingness to move down here, that is a level that I would look to see a potential reversal. Okay. At the moment, we are still respecting bearish PD arrays. Price has pushed out. We have essentially we've got breakaway gaps, and then price coming back up into this bearish FEG, unable to close through, and price is pushing away. We're looking at this week here as an area of interest for current order flow to see if price moves through and displaces through to continue lower, or if we get a reversal here, if we sweep this low into this bullish FEG. But for now, remaining bearish. Excuse me while I kill the spider. That's on my monitor. There we go. Only a little one. All right, let's go over to oil. Oil is extremely choppy. Still tradable, but choppy. You can see, look, on the weekly here, we are just feel like we're calling up for something. Anyone who trades patterns or has traded patterns in the past, I mean, look at this triangle we have here. Price is coiling up, and it's going to explode one way or the other. right now. And this is a very similar pattern to the daily as well. At the moment, we're just in a range on the weekly. I really wouldn't be drawing a bias off of this at the moment. We're not even located at a PD array, swing high, swing low. We do have, you know, what stands out is these equal highs here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 highs that are almost exactly the same level. So that stands out. I'd be looking for price to probably move higher here if I was looking at the weekly. And just keeping it simple, that would be a nice draw. You can see how, you know, if we just mark out the 50% of this wick here, you can see why I use this. How price respected that 4 times. It's a good example there. Okay, let's drop to the daily. These levels are certainly levels I've had my eye on for a while. I've been anticipating price to reach for. Just doesn't seem to want to get there at the moment. And you can see on the daily as well, we're coiling up. We've got that same idea, that triangle. Put in equal highs here again on the daily. Feel like this high side's got to be swept at some point. We've gapped up today. Let's have a look if that. So we came down. So price opened and sold off straight away. So that's the gap you can see. So here was the close and then the open. But we sold off. So we essentially filled that gap. There's an imbalance here, but that was filled as well. Asia highs, London highs, still open at the moment. Obviously right now, the London session is just wrapped up. So we have these levels unmitigated. Back out to the daily for a moment. I'm going to look to be bullish today. Put in the open, low, and then I'll look for a high close. See if we can take out these highs here, these equal highs. On the hourly, I'm drawn to these smooth edges. That's where my eye's drawn to. And look, these could very well be swept before New York Open. Then we may need to reassess our position on our bias. Yeah, it's not the cleanest at the moment, CL. Now noting this bullish FEG here has been respected 3 times. Again, price wasn't able to get down to it this time around, but a bit conflicting some of the information here. We obviously have some low resistance liquidity down here. I'd like to see a sweep of the high, put in a clean reversal, and then potentially look for lower prices. All right, let's move over to, we'll just go to the daily. Euro futures. Obviously we've got the same with these markups from last week. The same theory still applying here. Still respecting this bearish FEG. Price is still in the range of the previous day. We could see, if we see a sweep of the highs here, and for price to run lower with this low resistance liquidity that's been put in here as well. So a bit of run with a bearish bias on Euro futures. Let's have a look at gold. Okay, so gold on the daily swept the swing high. As soon as we swept, we moved lower. I'd like to see price get a close below here. Obviously, this is the daily, so we're still got to wait for this candle to close, which is a number of hours away. However, if price has a willingness to close below these opposing candles, then there's potential we might see, you know, a retest of that and then price continuing to move lower. We have swept previous day low already, but I'm going to run with the bearish bias. We don't have a PD array here to work with. We just have this swing low here. Quick look at the hourly. So did price tap? Okay, so there's an example there of price respecting the bearish PD array. So price tapped into that bearish FEG on the hourly and then immediately sold off. And if we drop to the 5-minute, actually I'm just going to mark that high. This is the high here. We immediately sold off. What I was looking for was to see if we had a unicorn at the highs here in that wick, but we don't. We do have an inversion. So we've got a closure through out of a point of interest. Price closed below this bullish FEG on the 5-minute. And we are respecting this bearish FEG after the move higher. So also noting this low resistance liquidity through here. Session highs are still open. But that's not to say we won't keep moving lower. Moving out to the daily. So still be looking for price to move higher here for Dixie. Be keeping an eye on this bullish FEG. Will price come lower into this level and then continue to move higher, sweeping this low possibly. And you can see also that we are putting in this low resistance liquidity here as well. We've got a bullish breaker. Price has continued to respect. This is our target level, moving off of this leg that took liquidity. Still remaining bullish here for Dixie. Most recent information, we see YM is holding this bearish FEG, so it looks like we are rolling over here. We'll be targeting this low. RTY. Same deal. Bearish FEG. Here on the daily, looking for price to run lower. And let's jump over to GU. So GU swept this low, and then we've just been in this consolidation. Friday saw a half decent move. But it's still the most recent information. So we'll keep our bullish bias for the time being. Last one, let's have a look at Bitcoin. The Bitcoin's closed below, giving us a bearish breaker here. If we drop out, move out to the weekly, I could see this level, put this bullish FEG here. So I could see this level being an area of interest. Price moving into, potentially moving down to the 89,000s into this level before continuing its move higher. We do have this low resistance liquidity here as well, which is what my eye's drawn to. Plus smooth edges, got equal lows here. So there's a good case for price to continue to move lower here. And you can see also, as we closed below these opposing candles, we see price move up, respecting that level, and then continuing its move lower. So I think we might see price move a little bit lower on Bitcoin. Not that I want to see that, but that is what it is. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Again, please like the video, sub to the channel, share the channel far and wide. I greatly appreciate all your support. Remember, even without a current promotion, you can still always get 50% off Apex accounts with code Jimmy. And obviously, you'll always get the best discount on offer with code Jimmy when purchasing your MyFunded Futures accounts. Remembering that we are rapidly running out of time before MyFunded Futures increase their plan fees. So now is the time to jump into MyFunded Futures while you get the best prices possible before the price increase. All right, that is happening in early 2025 in January. All right, so grab those evals, use code Jimmy, and we will see you now. Will we do a video tomorrow? So because of the time difference between myself and New York time, I will likely already be celebrating, or very close to celebrating, New Year's Eve. I may still get a video out. We'll see how we go. I won't make any promises though. But I will be running the midweek market meetup on Wednesday. That'll still go ahead. I realize it's a public holiday, but we might just do some look at some concepts or whatever. Whoever jumps on the stream, we'll just work it out then what we're going to look at. All right, guys, take care. Have a good Monday, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.